guys, so today's video is going to be about my journal. It's always a good idea to have somewhere to keep all your thoughts and notes and even sketches and drawings. So I basically made myself a pocket journal. I've seen a lot of videos online about these, and there's loads of great videos out there. So if you're looking for an actual guide of how to make it, I think check out some of those. This is more the case of me documenting how I made mine and give you an idea if you decide to make something similar. So I've had an evolution of books that I've kept. Currently I've got the A5 book that I made, which has the papers in. I've had a A4 book before that, which didn't have great quality paper in it. And before that I actually made one out of wood and duct tape and used that as a hinges and kept papers in that. So I go to that sometimes, but these are just to show you what I've had. What I'm actually going to do today is show you a smaller size one, more of a pocket size one. So the one I'm keeping in shot is my A5 size one, where I basically fold A4 blank papers and put those inside there and use them to keep ideas. So what I make mines out of is foam core, and this stuff's quite good. It's actually I've used it for exhibitions, so I actually put large prints in frames, and then they go out to exhibition centers. So you basically, people vote on them and say which is the best, So I've had a few of those go out and I keep them in this case. So here's an example of one. I've entitled this Team Talk, and that foam core in this example is a white foam core, but they also have a black one. So I actually got awarded for this one, and that was a South Birmingham Photographic Society gave me. They were sent around the country. Basically, people were looking at it because they liked the image that I took. It was for Birmingham Lions, American football guys. Yeah, so there's some more few ones here, but basically what I'm showing you is this is foam core. So when I take the center out to show the image, that goes to waste. So I basically kept that and I had it. So I thought, you know what, I could use this as a cover for my notebook, journal, whatever you want to call it. So I've basically taken these photos out of here. So what I did there is, on that one, that's my photo. I took it and printed it out on small scale, A5 size, and then I actually stuck it on with double-sided tape to make use of the photos, because they're just sitting there otherwise. So right now it's on my cover and it actually looks quite good. It's unique, so nobody else has anything like this, and there's no one going to have that photo because I've taken the photo. So here, that foam core I'm using is the same stuff I used there. So I'm basically going to cut it down to size and use that to make the covers. So I'll show you that now. What I'll do is I'll get some paper out just so I can get the right sizing. So A4 blank sheet folded in half gives you A5, and then you fold it again, I think it becomes A6, maybe goes down, doesn't it? So what I've done there is I'm going to use that as my guide when I'm cutting. So that's currently what I use in my own journal, A5 size, which is quite a good size for notes and things. But I want something that I can carry easily and just put quick ideas in, because sometimes you get ideas for videos or even creative ideas for shoots, for example, and if I don't log them somewhere, I'll forget them, and I prefer writing it down. I've got my phone, I use memos, that's another way to keep them, but it depends what you like and how you want to keep them. So what I'm going to be using today is, as well as the foam core, I've got just a pen to mark stuff, duct tape, which I'm planning to use as the hinges, double-sided tape, which what I'll use to stick the pictures on, and I've got some of these engraved aluminium pieces with my logo and my website on, stapler, a bit of elastic, and I've got a special cutter that will help me cut the foam core. So that is all going to come in handy for this. I had it all lying around the house anyway, so I'm just using what I've got. So maybe you can use cardboard, and I've seen guides where you can actually wrap cardboard in fabric and stuff and use glue and do it that way. But yeah, each to their own. So anyway, yep. So here what I'll do is I've got a piece of card at the bottom here to use when I cut, because that'll be handy for cutting. So I'll speed some of this up as well, just so that you don't get bored, because there's quite a bit of detail here and you don't need to see it at, well, normal speed. So I'll speed some of this stuff up to get to the cut size. Okay, so I've cut my pieces out now, and basically I've got some photos that I'm going to use to cut and stick on top. So I'm just using the little cards, foam core cards that I've cut out on top of my photos, just to get the right sizing and cut them out. So that's what I'm going to be using to stick on them. I've chosen some well, microphones and soundboard themes, so slightly different. Okay, so now I'm coming to the hinging part. So I'm basically using bits of duct tape, which I'm going to cut and use to make the mechanism where it opens and closes, basically the book binding of the book or notebook or journal or whatever. Okay, so that's my little notebook made, and now I'm just going to stick the photos on top of it with double-sided tape and neaten it off around the edges, and I reckon it'll look quite good. Then I'll stick my logo on it, the aluminium logo. Okay, so that's the pictures done, and that looks quite good. It looks professional, I reckon. So now I'm just actually doing the next bit, which is the elastic, which will hold the papers in place. So I'm just cutting it down. I'm doing a little bit odd. I'm going to use a stapler, because that's what I used in my last one. Just staple the two bits together and a bit of duct tape just to hide the staples, and it looks quite good and it's quite strong. Okay. So there you go. Now that's the actual finished product there, and the logo as well. So I reckon that looks quite good, and it's gonna keep me give me somewhere to store my ideas, and that's it, against my old one. So hopefully that you find useful and gives you an idea if you're planning to make one. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so future videos come straight to you.